let's get into it. Okay. We're just going to start with the A's. A&W. I had an A&W growing up next to me. I don't know if it's still open, but I always remember them being like the classic, like American diner, like style. Like, I used to get root beer floats and stuff over there. Their burgers were okay. I'd get personally, I don't know. I think A&W's like a C. They're pretty good. I more so remember them for their root beer floats, and on that front, they're really good. But I mean, their food was just kind of like, I don't know, any other like burger joint. To be honest, I was never like super impressed. Arby's, I'm putting Arby's at F, bro. Arby's goes straight to F, and I'm sorry, but like me and Stan have talked about this, and he says it all the time. Arby's is a front. I'm convinced Arby's is like an undercover operation just to funnel money, because the only thing good at Arby's is, in my opinion, is the curly fries. But besides that, I could care less, to be quite honest with you. I don't care if you have the meat. What you need to have is better food. Baja Fresh, I've never had. I've heard of it tons, but I've never had it. Blimpie. I'm just going to rifle through the ones I've never had. I don't know what the hell Blimpie is, but I've never had it. Bojangles, I've never had it. Boston Market, it's going like D. Actually, you know what? Boston Market's going right to F as well. Boston Market rotisserie chicken, we have a few of them over here. Every time I've eaten at Boston Market, I get sick because their food just sits out in those little heaters like all day. Baja Fresh slaps. Again, I've never had it. I can't comment. I can't rank things that I've never had based on other people's ranks. This is just my opinions. Boston Market, it's F tier for me. Every time I've ever eaten there, I felt sick, and the food feels like soggy and like lukewarm. I can't deal with it. Burger King. All right, listen. Burger King, they've come a long way, but I feel like they've slipped off in the last few years. The vegan Whopper, the Impossible Whopper, that was actually pretty good. I was surprised by that. But Burger King still overall, it's going D for me. They have a couple of items that I like. They do. But overall, I just kind of feel heavy and like weighed down every time I eat Burger King, so I can't do it. Canes. Now again, unfortunately guys, I'm not from the South or wherever the hell they have more Raisin Canes. I don't have a Canes anywhere near me, so I've never traveled anywhere and eaten it. I wish I could comment. A lot of people love this place. I have to go never had. I'm sorry. Carl's Jr. I will put Carl's Jr. one step above Burger King. I've traveled, I don't know how they are now, but I remember my recent memory, I mean, it's years ago now, but I went to California many times, and I've eaten Carl's Jr., and I quite liked it, man. I thought Carl's Jr. was a pretty decent, and again, C pretty much means average. D would be below average, F is like trash. So, I think Carl's Jr. for what it is pretty average from when I have it. Again, Checkers. Checkers I've never had, so I can't comment. Chick-Fil-A. If you want my honest opinion, there are certain things on the Chick-Fil-A menu that, in my opinion, are very overrated. Very overrated. But Chick-Fil-A is a GOAT tier restaurant, dude. Chick-Fil-A is a god tier. Chick-Fil-A has to go to the best. It has to go to the best. I'm sorry, but it has to. I understand there are certain items on the Chick-Fil-A menu that are overrated as hell. The nuggets, for one. For what you pay for the nuggets and how much you get, complete ripoff at Chick-fil-A. But the quality of Chick-fil-A's food, you can't argue that. It's bar none. Like, Chick-fil-A, it's amazing. The chicken is arguably the best fast food chicken you can get. But some of the items are a little bit overpriced. That's where they almost fall to a B instead of the best. But they're amazing. Chipotle, right to the best. I won't argue it. Chipotle is one of my favorite restaurants that's ever came out. If you're looking for a burrito and you're looking for it fast and you don't have an authentic Mexican grill near you, the next best thing is Chipotle. Chipotle is amazing. I love Chipotle. Church's Chicken. See, all these chicken places, we don't have that near us. My fiance's in the chat right now. Ariel, we don't have any of these places. Like Blimpie, Bojangles, Cane's, Checkers, Churches. Like, we don't have any of this in the Northeast. I'm looking at two more that I don't have. Like Cookout. I've never had Cookout. We don't have that. Culver's. We don't have Culver's around here in the Northeast. Again, I'm in New England. We don't have this stuff. At least not close to me. So, because of that, I really can't comment on it. Del Taco. Now, we don't have Del Taco near me. But again, I've traveled out west a few times in my life, and I remember Del Taco being something that I enjoyed quite a bit. I'm putting Del Taco at C. I don't know how they are nowadays, but my memories of Del Taco, they were a pretty good taco place. Like, I liked it. I liked it. But this is like 16-year-old me talking right now, so we're, you know, I don't know. Denny's is right to D tier. D for Denny's. Denny's 90% of the time sucks. And I'm sorry, if you like Denny's, then you just don't care about what your insides feel like, because most of Denny's stuff is trash. I can't be bothered with Denny's. They have a couple redeemable things with their breakfast menu. Denny's is God tier. Get out of my chat, dude. I don't even care if I lose you as a sub. Get out of here. Denny's God tier. No shot in hell is Denny's God tier. At the most, at the best, Denny's is hungover food. At the absolute best, and that's why it's getting a D, because I don't know how they managed to make eggs greasy, but if you can believe it, Denny's does it. Denny's is hangover food, and exactly. Denny's slaps at 3 a.m. drunk. There you go. Everybody's saying it. Killer drafts. Denny's only good when you're pissed drunk at 2 a.m. Exactly. That's the only time I've ever enjoyed Denny's in my life, is after I was out drinking. And I don't do that anymore, so Denny's has no use to me. So, it doesn't get an F tier because it has one redeeming quality for the drunk population out there. It can stay, again, D for Denny's, D for drunk. It makes sense. Domino's. Domino's is D. Domino's is D, and this is borderline trash. I don't understand how people like Domino's. Like, where I'm from, we have a fucking local pizza joint on every corner that does it 1,000 times better than Domino's. Domino's is like, I can't. Like, some of the stuff is good. Like, the garlic crust, I'll give them that. But, like, Domino's is trash. Like, I almost want to put Domino's in F, because honestly, this is commercial pizza. This isn't real fucking pizza. This is just, it's just commercialized. I can't stand Domino's. I used to like them. I just can't do it. But they're gonna get a D, because there's some stuff I can eat. But Domino's is like over. Listen, the reason Domino's gets a D is because it's so over salted, and like, I don't know, man. I just can't. I can't do Domino's anymore. I really can't. This was like good food when I was in my teens and shit, but like, once you realize like how good local pizza places are, you like can't go back to chain pizza places like ever again. Dairy Queen. I don't see Frozone. For some reason, Drew puts Dairy Queen at like top tier shit. I don't like Dairy Queen's drinks. Like, the ice cream is good and stuff, but like their burgers are no better than any other fast food burgers. I'll give them a C because their ice cream and the Blizzard, they get a C for the Blizzards. But that's about it. That's about it. Because, like, Dairy Queen, if we're talking about fast food, I can't give them too many points, because if what we're ranking them on is on ice cream, then I can't, like, give them a B because of ice cream, because we're ranking them against other foods. So, they're getting a C. El Pollo Loco. I've had this once, again, out in California. I don't remember it too much, but I remember that it was pretty decent. I'm giving El Pollo Loco a C just on my memory. I just remember enjoying it quite a lot, so. Alright. Next, Firehouse Subs. I can't remember when the last time I had Firehouse was, but they were pretty good. I'll give them a C. I don't have too much experience with them. I've had them a couple of times. I'll give them a C. Five Guys, right to the best. Fight me. Fight me. Five Guys right to the best. They're heavy burgers. They are heavy burgers, but this is the most quality beef at a burger joint that you'll get. They're heavy sandwiches, man. You're gonna feel sick if you eat too much Five Guys. The fries, I'm not a fan of personally, but I know a lot of people love that potato-y, like, thicker cut fry. I'm strictly talking about the burgers here. My fiance fucking hates Five Guys. She always has. Even when she used to eat burgers all the time, she never liked it. I think Five Guys has to go God tier. IHOP. Oh, we got some fun ones coming up. This is where it's gonna get interesting. I don't know. I don't know what to say about IHOP, man. For what they do, did they really mess it up? We don't have anything in B tier yet, but I think IHOP is gonna be the first B tier item here because it's kind of hard to mess up pancakes. And, like, you can't beat, like, paying one price for all-you-can-eat pancakes. That's a deal. That's a bargain. So, I think IHOP is a strong B. That's Americans. That's America's pancake house, as far as I'm concerned. Like, I don't go there all the time. I haven't been there in a while, but if I'm in the mood for pancakes, I wouldn't mind some IHOP. I'll give you that. Here we go, baby. This is the one that's gonna ruffle some feathers. In-N-Out Burger. Fucking right to D. D. In-N-Out Burger gets a D. They're overrated as hell. You only like In-N-Out Burger if you're from the West Coast, and everybody from the East Coast will say the same exact thing. In-N-Out Burger is overrated as hell, man. It's so overrated. You West Coast guys hype In-N-Out Burger out like it's the second coming of Christ. Like, their burgers are average at best. Like, I just can't do it. I don't understand it. Like, like, Johnny Rockets is like the same quality as In-N-Out. It's overhyped, man. Now, granted, if all the West Coast guys didn't overhype In-N-Out Burger as much as they do, I might be able to give it a C. But out of pure spite for the people that talk this place up, it's going to D. Just because I know you guys are going to get pissed off by this. I'm sorry. That's just the way I roll. Jack in the Box. Jack in the Box is basically Burger King. I like Jack in the Box better than Burger King, so I'll put it at the top of D, but it's almost a C. Do we put Jack in the Box as C? I don't know, man. I don't know. I think Jack in the Box is low C. It's definitely better than Burger King. Yeah, I'll give it a low C. Yeah, definitely. It's either a low C or a high D. It's tough for Jack in the Box. Jersey Mike's. Now, this is a sub shop. I have a Jersey Mike's down the road. Jersey Mike's, as far as sub shops go, and I'm going to try to compare Jersey Mike's to the other sub shops on this list, which there's not many. I think Jersey Mike's is GOAT tier, dude. I really do. I think Jersey Mike's is GOAT tier because they stuff those sandwiches, bro. You pay for it, but like those are some full ass sandwiches. I don't know. I like them. I like Jersey Mike's. If I want a sub and I want it done right and I want to be filled up, okay, listen. I'm literally turning into Tim the Tat Man because now that's just gonna get clipped into. Why do I word things like that? I want to be filled up. I'm going to Jersey Mike's. All right. I don't have Jimmy John's, so all you guys saying Jimmy John's, whatever is better. Great. I don't have it, so this is what I have to base my decisions on. All right, next, Jimmy John's. I don't have Jimmy John's. It's gonna have to go to never had. I'll give it a high never had just for the sake of you guys telling me it's good, but I've never had Jimmy John's. Whatever the hell Jollibee is, never had that. Do we even have to rank that? KFC. KFC is going to C tier for me. This one's actually tough. Because the Chicken Littles at KFC, I am absolutely obsessed with. The Chicken Littles, like the Nashville Hot, the Georgia Gold, the classic with the little bit of mayo and the pickle. Like it's staying C. It's staying C because KFC's hella greasy. So like yeah, they got a couple of good items, but it's heavy food. Little Caesars used to love their pizza because it was cheap. They're going to D. The only reason they're not F, because Little Caesars is literally fucking cardboard with sauce and cheese on it, is because they're cheap. If you're looking for a $5 pizza on a night out, you don't want to spend a lot of money, Little Caesars got you covered. You can buy 3 large pizzas for $15. There ain't nowhere else you're doing that. So they'll get a D based on like affordability and convenience because it's edible pizza. But it's compared to everything else, no shot. Long John Silver's. I'm not a fish fast food guy, and again, we don't have this near us, so it's going to never have. There's a lot that I've never had, because you can tell I'm from New England. McDonald's. Okay. McDonald's. Now, this is going to be controversial, probably, for a lot of people, but I think overall, it's definitely a C or above, man. It's definitely a C or above, because McDonald's, for what they do it right. I'm going B for Mickey D's, to be honest, man. I don't eat there much anymore, but they got some really good chicken sandwiches now, and the Big Mac is still a classic sandwich. I won't eat them that much anymore, but the Big Mac is still, in my eyes, to die for. I love it. Moe's is a B. Moe's is a B for me. Moe's is, for those of you who haven't had Moe's is another burrito place directly competing with Chipotle, pretty much. For me, I think Chipotle is a little bit better because they season everything more. But Moe's is a strong B. Moe's is like the top of B. It's almost GOAT tier. But Moe's just needs a little bit more flavor. I don't know what it is. Maybe they just don't add enough salt. Maybe it's the MSG that Chipotle puts in their shit. I don't know. But Moe's is slightly behind in the flavor department, but Moe's has some solid food choices. I love Moe's. Noodles and Company. I've only ever had them like once. I'm going to give them a C. I've only ever had them like once because we only have a couple in like Massachusetts near us. Panda Express. I like Panda Express, man. I think Panda Express is pretty damn good. I don't know where to rank it, to be honest with you. Some people hate Panda Express. Some people love it. For me, if I want something quick, I don't want to order like Chinese food. I don't know. For me, I think Panda Express is a B, man. I think it's a mid-tier B. It's decent food. And most of the time, it's prepared fresh, like right in front of you. Like if I go to the mall near me where they have a Panda Express and I go right when they're opening, like they're still taking the food like out of the woks, like hot, like steaming off of like the fucking pans and shit. Like, and it's fresh. And I've never had a problem there. So I Panda Express gets a B for me. Panera Bread, F. F. Right to F. I don't even have to think about that for a second. Panera Bread is just gutter tier. Like, you know what Panera Bread is? Panera Bread is highbrow, ritzy, fucking walking around with your nose pushed up like, ugh, I eat at Panera Bread. Ugh, I want to go to Panera for lunch. Like, this is hipster food. Like, this is not food for people who actually care about eating a quality meal. This is people who like the perception of being hip and like shit like that. That's what Panera Bread is. Panera Bread is garbage. Panera Bread is trash, bro. I don't. How do you guys like Panera Bread? It's so overpriced. It's an F for me. If you guys want to have it in a D on your list, great. But like I've never went to Panera Bread, and I've probably been there like 15 times. I've never went to Panera Bread and then left Panera Bread and been like, wow, that was a great experience. Let's do it again. I've always gotten dragged to Panera Bread. I've never once woken up and be like, I want to go to Panera Bread today. There's one 15 minutes from my house. I've always gotten dragged to go to Panera Bread by my fiance or my mother-in-law. Like it's never my decision to go to Panera Bread. Papa John's. Listen, I love Papa John as a person, and that's why he's getting a D. If he wasn't the spokesman, it would be an F, because Papa John's again is just like low tier pizza, man. I'm sorry, but like once you live in New England, or anywhere that there's decent pizza everywhere, you can't look at these fast food pizza places and take them seriously anymore, man. I can't. Papa John's tastes like fucking cheese with ketchup for sauce. It's gross. I can't. I can't. I love Papa. I do love Papa. But the pizza, it's not doing it for me, man. It's just not doing it for me. I'm sorry. PDQ. I've never had them. Penn Station East Coast Subs. Penn Station's like a New York thing? I've never had them. Pizza Hut. I almost want to put Pizza Hut above Papa John's. I don't know. Pizza Hut's not that great either. I don't know. I don't know if I could put Pizza Hut above Papa John's. I put Papa John's at a strong D, though. He can go to the top of D. Yeah, and Pizza Hut's dummy expensive, too. For what you get. Pizza Hut's trash. Pizza Hut's going right to trash. Actually, I'm so indecisive. Pizza Hut's D. They're edible, but it's expensive. It's very expensive. Popeye's chicken. Now I'm interested in getting a chat reaction on Popeye's chicken. Where do you guys think Popeye's chicken fits in? I put KFC at a C. Are we thinking Popeye's is better than KFC? Because I've always had this dilemma. I don't know. I've eaten them both plenty of times. I don't know. I love Popeye's chicken. I think Popeye's chicken tenders are way better than KFC's, though. I do. Popeye's getting a B. Popeye's beats KFC, in my opinion. And it's getting a strong B. We're going to put it right up there with Moe's at the top of B. I would almost put it GOAT tier. But I cannot compare Popeyes to Chick-Fil-A. I can't. They're two different styles. They're two different flavors. Maybe I can. Popeyes is B. It's staying B. Portillo's, don't have it. Potbelly, don't have it. Qdoba, don't have it. I know. I don't have Qdoba. Stan always talks about Qdoba. I don't have it. Quiznos. We used to have Quiznos all over here. I haven't seen a Quiznos in like a decade. I haven't seen a Quiznos in like literally a decade, dude. Like I can't remember the last time I've seen a Quiz. I remember the commercials, dude. You remember the commercials for Quiznos with those little like creature things? They're Quiznos subs. They were like little like gerbil fucking demons. I don't remember. I don't know what the hell they were, but they were creepy as shit. Quiznos can get a D because I haven't seen them in forever. I don't know. They can get a C. We'll put Quiznos in C because of the commercials. How about that? And I remember their sandwiches being pretty good, so why not? Roy Rogers. I don't know what that is. That sounds like a... Isn't that the opposite, like the male version of a Shirley Temple drink? Sbarro. Sbarro. I don't know how you pronounce this. This is a pizza place commonly found in malls and stuff like that. Sbarro's a D. Decent pizza at Sbarro. However you pronounce this, but they're overpriced. They're very overpriced for what their pizza is. And again, compared to local pizza shops, no shot. Not a shot in hell. Schlotsky's Bakery. Is this like a real thing? Do any of you have a Schlotsky's Bakery near you? This doesn't look like a fast food chain. What the hell's a Schlotsky's Bakery? I've literally never heard of this. Do we even rank this? I don't... We're gonna leave it alone. Shake Shack. I think I've only had Shake Shack literally once in New York. I think? I can't remember, man. Shake Shack is not, like, prevalent over here. But I don't know. I think I had it when we went to New York, but that was it. It was good. It was good. I'm going to see, though. Because it didn't stick out to me over any other burger places. To be honest with you. Maybe a low B? It was a good burger, I'll give you that, but... Alright, we'll put a B. We'll put it B. I remember it being pretty damn good. Like, I thoroughly enjoyed the meal. Satisfied, good taste. And if you guys are all fucking saying B, then we'll throw a B, sure. I've only had it once. I can't give a thorough... Skyline don't have that. Sheets don't have that. I can only give a thorough explanation and thorough review if I've had it, like, 3 or more times. Sonic. Sonic's got a lot of variety. Sonic has a lot of variety, which I think earns them a higher spot than D. Because they got a lot of drinks. They got everything at Sonic. And the Coney Island hot dog I used to get from Sonic was so good. I think Sonic gets a C. I can't put Sonic at a B. They get a C. And they'll move up a little bit in the C as well. They'll definitely go above, like, Dairy Queen and shit. I think maybe even above Cars Jr. Actually, Sonic goes to the top of C, above A&W, as far as I'm concerned. Sonic's a high C, almost B, but Sonic's good for what it is. Steak and Shake, I've never had it. There's a lot that I haven't had just because they're not in my part of the country. Subway, right to F. Subway is trash. Their bread is literally just fucking sugar. So I'm not even going to talk about it anymore. Subway's gross. Subway is disgusting. Swenson's, I've never had it. Taco Bell. Taco Bell is a special place in my heart. Spent a lot of time at Taco Bell. It's one of my most frequented fast food places. I can't call it GOAT tier, but I can call it better than Del Taco. Taco Bell goes to the B, and it's a pretty strong B as well. Taco Bell is just something that I've had forever, and I've always found something that I love on that menu, whether it's the chicken quesadilla, whether it's the chalupas, something. There's always something I'm obsessed with at Taco Bell. It's a good solid B for Taco Bell. Taco Cabana, don't know what that is. Torchy's Taco. What the hell is this? Waffle House, I don't have one. Wawa, I don't have one. I'm sorry, guys. There's a lot that I don't have. It's just, I'm from New England. We have a very specific set of things over here. Drawing to the end here. Let's just get rid of what I know I don't have, okay? Wings, whatever. I don't have that place. Wingstop, I've had. Zaxby's, I don't have. It's sad that I don't have all these. And Whataburger, I don't have. So that really brings 4. I know, there's a lot. Guys, a lot of you guys that are in the South and the West, you guys have tons of these. We don't have any of this shit close to me. Wendy's is a B. We'll put Wendy's right to B. And it's a pretty strong B. It's right in the middle. Wendy's is a B. The 4 for $4 meal it's a good deal. It's a good deal. The Junior Bacon, amazing. McDonald's... I need to add this point. McDonald's nuggets... McDonald's is going above Wendy's. I don't know. These two got to be even because they're good for different things. Wendy's burgers are better than McDonald's, in my opinion. But McDonald's nuggets are 17 light years better than Wendy's nuggets, as far as I'm concerned. Wendy's fries are also better. Really, the only thing McDonald's beats Wendy's with is the nuggets, in my opinion. So Wendy's can edge out McDonald's. White Castle. I haven't been to a White Castle in forever. They sell the little White Castle burgers in the supermarket frozen section near me. When I've had them, like, I can eat them every once in a while. White Castle's like a D. Wiener Schnitzel. I had this once in California. Didn't like it. It can go to an F for me. Wingstop. If this is what I'm thinking of, it gets a B. And that's it. I wish there were more restaurants on this list that were closer to what I have. Because there's, I mean, look at the never had section. It's 3 rows. But I got to make it a mission to try places like Jimmy John's, Cane's, Church's. I got to try all these popular ones that you guys are telling me about. Culver's.